Good morning. I'm very happy to be with you. And the topic of my talk will be collaborative learning in the new digital social medium. You can see that I use the singular instead of the plural because for me there is one single social medium, that is the internet basically. So the first part will be about where are we coming from? Who are we? What is our current situation? I will try to envisage or to imagine what could be the future of communication, the future of collective thinking or collective intelligence, the cognitive roots of what we are speaking about, without even thinking about technology. So there is communication in the animal realm, but the humankind has something linguistic symbol. It can be music, we can play very complex games, it can be religious symbols and so on. So we have this capacity of manipulate symbol and to speak. We have the language. And these languages, these symbolic systems, generally we didn't invent them personally. It is something that is given to us by the culture, by a tradition. Human collective intelligence is much more powerful because we have this ability to manipulate symbols and to do it collectively. It is as if every human individual has the ability to think about ourselves and the ability to think about the way we think. So reflexivity. The second thing, and also the ability to ask questions and to know that we don't know. So maybe we should learn. This is given to us by this symbolic ability. The second gift is the dialogue, the ability not only to represent one's own cognitive processes, but to think about or to represent to ourselves the cognitive processes of others. We can put ourselves in others' shoes. So, dialogue. And also we can have common norms for reasoning, for interacting, and to facilitate this dialogue. And the third gift is the narrativity, the ability to tell tales, stories. Animals don't tell stories. They can tell you what happened 3 weeks ago, and even less 3 centuries ago. We can. And we can also project ourselves in the future, in telling ourselves stories about the future. And we can model very complex processes in complex environments by giving shape to these complex things in the form of stories, actors, processes, qualities, transformations, causal consequences, and so on. But you know, if we think about learning and education, what we should teach and what we should learn is to use the symbolic systems of our culture, and to improve them, and to receive them from the tradition, to improve them and to transmit them to the future generation. And we should, of course, we have this ability of reflexivity, but we can develop it, we can improve it, we can augment it. We can augment our ability of dialogue. We can augment and complexify our ability to tell stories. This way we can become more humans in a way. And if we think about the history of media, generally they have augmented our ability to manipulate symbolic systems, our reflexivity, dialogue, and narrativity.